people, welcome to 𝗪𝘀 𝗨𝗶𝗃. My name is 𝗪𝘀. Welcome to my channel. So today I thought we could do a very interesting reading on your plan versus God's plan. Now the thought behind this topic was the fact that sometimes we get really stuck in this thought process of, hey, why is everything just moving in a same direction, or why is nothing changing, or why are things not going according to how I want to. So I think that is just a source of a lot of unnecessary anxiety and worry that we often get stuck up in. So I thought this could be a very interesting insight on just getting an understanding of whether or not you are even aligned with your destined path. So that brings us to your plan versus God's plan. All right, sounds good. So like always, we have three piles today, three decks over here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pick the one that you're most attracted to. Pause if you need to. And I will be sharing the timestamps of your chosen deck in the comments below. So let's get started. Hello pile 1, those of you who chose the Angel Guide Oracle deck, this is going to be your reading. All right, relax, take a deep breath. Messages for people who chose pile 1. So I'm going to first check your plan and then universe's plan. Okay. Just a second. You can forward this a bit if you wish to while I shuffle. All right, so this is what I see for your plan, and then we are gonna check what is God's plan. All right, pile 1, first thing first, right now I see a sort of a situation where you find yourself like a misfit around a certain community. Now this could be a community such as your friend group or your family or workplace. I mean, this basically calls out to your the environment that you are in and the people around you, right? So I do see you feeling very disconnected from from the people around, and it is causing you to have very low self-esteem in a way where instead of trying to understand why you are not connecting with a certain set of people, you're kind of questioning what's wrong with you. Okay, like what's wrong with me, or stuff like that. And that's actually causing you a lot of anxiety, and it is really triggering you on a very deep level is also what I see. So in this situation, you are feeling like you're feeling very misunderstood, first of all. And this has been a pattern with you because you are somebody who thinks a bit different or leads life in a very unconventional way. You are not really somebody who follows the trend necessarily, but you do have certain unhealthy behavioral patterns where you try to reduce yourself down to try and fit in with people around you. And I do see a situation currently where you are again triggered because of something that happened with a certain set of people. I mean, I know it can be a bit triggering the way I'm delivering this message, because it's quite direct, and but I totally see your inner child wounding with this set of energy. This is an abandonment wound, also a wound of being neglected as a child, and that is surfacing again the moment you feel like, you know, you are not similar to the people around you. And I am seeing in your plan, I'm seeing that you are just trying to I don't know, mold yourself, or almost like in a way that you know, I have to say this is a bit of a manifestation of people pleasing quality, which is again it's become like a coping mechanism for you. And I am seeing eventually you have to understand you cannot really please everybody, right? And a healed person would understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you are not you know, wise enough to understand that, but I do see that this particular abandonment wound, where you do feel a bit orphaned by the people around you, tends to make you very energetically clingy onto people around you. And clingy not necessarily in a way that you are showing it to them, or you are in actions you are trying to hold on to them. I mean, it could be that also, but I'm really just reading energies right now. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, you right now, with the way you are operating, it's coming from a very deep it's almost like you have always done everything on your own, you know, even as a child perhaps. Maybe your caregivers could not provide you with the care that you needed as a child. So while that has made you into a very hyper independent, strong personality, you fail to see it yourself. And that only is happening because instead of focusing on what sets you apart and taking that as your uniqueness, you actually have a tendency to you know, spiral in a very negative loop of feeling like a misfit, almost feeling like an alien around the people. Maybe you are somebody who grew up before your age or matured very quickly, and maybe the people around you are more, you know, light-hearted for whatever reason, you know, or aren't that matured as you. So something even, you know, instead of seeing that as your light attribute, you have a tendency to look at yourself in a very negative shade. Because I am really getting that you could be somebody who has very natural leadership qualities, but your lack in your in the belief in yourself just it almost blinds you from even looking at yourself that way, where you are just like, oh, why me, why nobody understands me, why am I not fitting into this certain group, or also you know, like, again somebody misunderstood me, so it's better off that I just stay alone. But you have to understand that just because you are different doesn't mean that you lack. It in fact could be the opposite. It could be that you are somebody who has a natural ability to lead the people around you, and because you look at yourself in a negative light, you obviously, you know, you show only that side of yourself to the rest. So Something like that is what I'm seeing. But I'm with the TikTok, I'm also seeing that this is actually a very divinely guided situation, because the universe is kind of trying to put you in a situation like this again, so you are triggered and you're forced to think it through, and you're forced to think about your own patterns. Because I am seeing this is a pattern. It's not that this is a situation that's just something where, you know, it's like a first time situation. I'm not seeing that kind of a thing over here. I'm seeing that this is a repeated pattern somehow for you. With the 8 also. 8 is a very karmic number. So I do see this as this same thing has been going on with you perhaps from your childhood. Whether it was in school, college, at workplace now, however, right? But this deep need for you to fit in with the rest of the people around you is what you are desiring right now. And you are it's almost like you're trying to mold yourself constantly to be able to you know, just prove it to, I don't know, these people or somebody around you that, you know, you just wish that somebody can come and tell you that, yeah, you are worth it. But in reality, that's not how that works, right? I mean, unless you don't know your own strengths and weaknesses, how do you expect everybody else to see that in you, right? We are all, after all, a mirror of each other. So you are only going to, the others are only going to reflect back to you what you see in yourself. So if you are in a situation where you are feeling like the environment around you or the community around you is misunderstanding you or outcasting you in some way, you must reflect upon this, that where do you misunderstand yourself, and where have you outcasted yourself, you know, to be feeling those feelings. And in your plan, I really see that you are somewhere seeking your higher self at this point, and you're seeking to be better. So while that's a good plan to actually strive for betterment, I am seeing that the situation is also just hampering your mental health in some shape or form. So what I would say is your goal is aligned as of now. I know we are yet to see what God's plan is for you, but already from this energy, I can stitch it back to that your goal is perfectly aligned to better yourself, but your approach is not. And that approach is just unnecessary almost. I'm not trying to negate your feelings. I'm not trying to reduce it down, because I think you already do that to yourself. So I don't want to add it to your burden by saying that that is unnecessary. But what I'm trying to nudge you towards is that it's enough. Like stop dwelling in the same loop again and again, right? There's something that needs to be changed now. And with the TikTok, with the divine timing card, it's also pushing you towards that change, that you have been too comfortable in a certain feeling, you know, where you are kind of, it is some sort of like a lack mindset, I have to say, that you have been too used to living in and approaching things with. Excuse me on the noise outside. It's my cooking something in the kitchen. So please excuse me for that. All right, so all right, let's now check what is the universe's plan for you about what you are seeking currently. All right, so we have Y, observer, and a leg up. I'm going to keep it like this. I hope it's visible. Alright, pile 1, exactly what we just discussed over here. The universe is actually deliberately pushing you towards a phase of self-reflection, not to isolate yourself, but actually to reflect upon what makes you always beat yourself down so bad when you don't feel like you relate with other people. It's also a lot of self-talk that plays into the picture, right? Like what kind of the most important voice, as they say, is the voice that speaks to you about you, right? So if your inner voice is like, hey, I'm a misfit, it is going to manifest in a similar manner. But a flip side of it is also that, hey, I can't relate to people around me, and that is actually going to change a lot of things for you, because then you will actually try to find people who you genuinely relate with, and not try to tell yourself certain stories about how everything wrong just has to happen with you, and the world is so wrong, and so on and so forth, right? So the universe's plan to you is also this. With the Y, the universe or God currently is trying to push you towards this self-reflection, where you are pushed to ask the right kind of questions of why you do certain things. So it's like reflect, observe, and let go. Okay, this is what I'm actually getting from these 3 cards. Y, observer, and a leg up are the cards. But I'm really just picking up on energy as reflect, observe, let go. Right? So the universe actually needs you to ask yourself the right kind of questions, observe your own behavior or a pattern perhaps in your own life that keeps playing out, and let go of anything that is not serving you. And the letting go, again, I do see that for you, again, every time you are even asked to let go of something, even the thought of it is just so painful. And I can understand, because with the orphan card over here, again, the fear of detachment from somebody, or just not being able to have people around you permanently is actually a very triggering point or a triggering wound for you. So, I mean, I can understand, even if right now, if you're hearing me and you must be like, oh my God, letting go, I hope I don't have to let go of somebody or something. It's just so painful. I understand that, pile 1, but it's actually, it's the story that you tell yourself, right? So if you are looking at it in a way that, oh, again, somebody has left me, and I'm just going to be all alone by myself, well, it's just going to it's just self-torture, I would say, because for unnecessarily you are just beating yourself down. But another flip side of looking at it is, hey, I don't maybe I have been doing everything on my own all this while. So what is it that this person or this group or these people are giving me that I'm not able to give to myself? Once you figure that out, maybe you will actually find a lot of answers. And trust me, mostly you will actually come to a conclusion that it's just you and it's your own journey. People just come and go to help you trigger sometimes, or sometimes give you some comfort, but ultimately it's all your journey. You have been doing everything on your own before, you are doing it right now, and you will continue to do everything on your own, because this life's journey is going to be yours and yours only, right? So think about it. I can just describe this a little more with the tarot. I'm just going to pick one card. Your plan versus God's plan. Your plan is 8 of Pentacles and God's plan is 4 of Cups. Alright, so I am again seeing that this is just helping me understand what we just discussed a bit further, a bit in detail, where you are actually ready to work on yourself, on the areas that you haven't given yourself love. But you are being, see, one great thing about you, Pile 1, is that you are very adaptable. If required, you actually have the ability to unlearn and learn a lot of things, whether it's in your professional life or in your personal life. And you have that very crafty energy where you are able to actually observe the details of things. You are able to connect the dots and understand the gaps in a situation in yourself and try to bridge it with your hard work and commitment, right? So look at it that way. I really want you to at this point just maybe journal and focus on what makes you so amazing that you are not even relating to the people around you, because it's got to be something really cool, right? And actually I'm seeing you as a very cool personality who's very focused, very committed, but maybe again for whatever reason you just have to take the right approach. Again, your goal is not wrong. You are only working towards self-development and your character development, personality development, however that goes. But maybe you need to just come out of this lack mindset and everything will be amazing, okay? And God's plan for you in this situation is to teach you to not accept anything less than what you deserve, okay? So I want you to know that. You see how there is a cup being offered. There are a few cups over here, but this person is just in their own meditative state, self-reflecting mode and not really paying attention to what's even being offered. So the God's plan for you, at least in this situation, is to only accept what you deserve and not get swayed by breadcrumbs. And that will only happen when you start looking at yourself as a high, in high worth, and not relying on others to tell you what your worth is, right? So, yeah, I think those are all the messages I'm getting from here. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated at all. This was an interesting pile. And if this helped in some shape or form, please like, share and subscribe to 𝗪𝗻 Alchemy. I'll see you again. Hello pile 2. Those of you who chose this particular deck, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so we are going to take a look at your plan versus God's plan for you. I'm gonna pick 2 cards for pile 2, your plan and God's plan. Okay, pile 2, so what I'm getting immediately is this is about a certain relationship that you are willing to go the distance for, you are probably just ready to go out of your way to be in this connection or this contract with something or someone. Take it how it resonates. Let me know in the comments below. But what I'm getting is that you are ready to take a leap of faith towards a bond, is what I'm seeing. Let me see if this is related to a love connection or is this something otherwise. But I am seeing that you are really trusting yourself this time around and you are ready to take a leap of faith towards a binding contract. Let me see what this is about. Yeah, I am probably seeing a commitment. This could be marriage, you know. I am seeing that you could want to be official with somebody and this is your plan, because you're very strongly feeling that you know, this person is the right person for you, or yeah, and you've gotten that clarity, is what I'm getting. You want to make it official with this person and that's your plan currently, because you really feel like you have found your match. You really have a sense that this person is somebody you can spend your life with. So this could be about marriage and you know, you are quite sure of a person right now. Let's see what is God's plan for you. Time to go. Okay. So I am seeing that that God's plan for you is actually for you to also move away from a certain phase now and enter another door. And it's almost like everything said and done, you know, you just know it in your bone that it's time for a huge change. But let me just clarify this. So I do see that you are somewhere in alignment about at least taking a huge shift or a leap of faith towards someone. Maybe it could be that you are somebody who has been single for a very long time, and now you have met somebody that you are ready to take this you know, enter a new chapter with. You are pretty much done with single life, and you are now getting ready to enter another phase of your life, and you have come to the edge with it. Like you have tried, you know, questioned, ran, done everything, but the you know, everything just leads you back to this particular situation is also what I'm seeing. So somewhere I do see that, you know, the universe's plan for you is actually, it's almost like you are in alignment with what in your destined plan over here. But I need to check from tarot what a little more about God's plan for you about this situation. Okay, so I have two cards. Oh, Ace of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Okay, that changed a few things. Pile 2, I want to just ask you, are you ready to take this leap? Again, I'm not going to be making you doubt your decisions at this point, but it's almost like there is some sort of a truth that universe wants you to reflect on. And if your answer in that is yes, you must go ahead with it. But if not, there is still something you need to hold back and think about. Okay? And the question I want to ask you is, are you trying to make this happen for the person, or is it that you're trying to make this happen because this is the best you know of? What I mean is, are you choosing this situation for the person or for a pattern? There's a difference. Is it that you think that a lot has been invested into this, and that is why you want to take this forward, even though you are able to see a lot of things that is not perhaps in your in your best of interest? Or is it that you are trying to wow, that's a tricky one. Okay. While I said you are in alignment, I did say that you're in alignment, at least that you need to be moving away from your current energy. But which direction are you going is something actually I want to now check with this set of cards, because Ace of Swords speaks of a clarity that you have gotten, which is a good thing, which can actually be stitched back to the clarity you've gotten about a person or a situation that you want to take a leap of faith towards. But is that also, I don't know, with the Five of Pentacles, something just makes me feel like something's not exactly in alignment entirely. So, and I just noticed the candle just went off. Wow, everything is a sign, huh? 1 second. All right. It's getting a bit dark outside also, so excuse me about the flash on camera if you are if something's just not visible entirely. Let me know in the comments if the lighting and all is good for this reading. But the reading's also getting a bit dark for me. Oh my god. Okay, all right. So pile number 2, I hate to break this to you, but if you are in a relationship or a connection and you're planning to take that forward because of some, like, a perceived notion that you have in your mind that, okay, I am supposed to be doing this, or if I'm with this person for this long, this has to be the outcome of it. The universe wants you to take a step back and think once again, because I am seeing that you are trying to make some very major decisions in life which might not be in full alignment with your highest good. And through this reading, take this as a sign that you must actually take a step back and think it through once again. Don't take these decisions out of fear of missing out, and really just show some courage and take certain decisions thinking of your highest good, because it's about the choices that you make out of your free will that will shape your destiny. Wow, on this pile there are so many signs I'm getting. There was just a bell ring, and things are getting darker outside. Like, I mean, I'm shooting this around the evening time, so it's almost like there was good lighting and things are just getting dark. The candle went off, so it's almost like how I read it is everything is a sign, right? So I am feeling that the universe is also trying to give you certain signs, but you are deliberately not picking up on it because you're very headstrong about what you want to do. Wow, this is a very tricky situation. So pile 2, I do see you need to hold back a bit on this jump that you're trying to make just out of a perceived notion that you have. I feel the need to take out a card for you as a conclusive guidance. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. But it's a straight no, 𝗨𝗨. Things cannot be more direct, you know. I think what you are going for and you're clinging on to so tightly is actually not, there's a reason things are not working out in the best way that you want it to be, because it's not the right thing for you. There's something better destined for you, which you are just refusing to see because of, I don't know, maybe because you're just very headstrong, very stubborn, and you have just like in your mind you're just like, oh, what is the use of all this, you know, why did I invest so much, or whatever that stories that you're telling yourself. Well, it's a straight no from your spirit guides, I have to tell you that. So, well, please let me know in the comments below what this is about, and please don't take any hasty decisions, 𝗨𝗨. I mean, I'm only here to guide you and help you get a perception on your situation. It is, of course, your free will of how you want to shape your life, but something's not right here and you know it, but you're refusing to see it. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna close this reading. I hope this helped. I hope this got you some clarity. Let me know again in the comments below, and if this did help, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. For personal readings, I will be sharing my details below. Yeah, take care. Hello 𝗨𝗨, those of you who chose this particular deck, this is going to be your reading. So we're gonna check today your plan versus God's plan. So I'm gonna pick 2 cards for your plan. Okay, oh, there are 4 cards. Let's take them all. Let's take, I'm not gonna disrupt the flow. Okay, hey, a few similar cards to pile 1. So if you did get attracted to pile 1 also in the beginning, do go check that out, because there might be a few messages for you there as well. And I also want to see what is universe's plan for you, so I'm going to take 2 cards from here. All right, let's go. Okay, so pile 1, you are really seeking a new life altogether. It's almost like you are really now ready to just, you know, get into your glow up phase. There could be a breakup or a relationship or a certain group of people that you're moving away from. You have the acceptance of it that these guys are not good for you, or this person is not good for you, so you're moving away from that. While you're ready to, you are letting go of this because of the clarity you have about the situation. You are also, once a while, you are kind of falling back into this feeling of, you know, loneliness, and that is a bit triggering for you. There's something that you have realized through this experience. You have realized something about yourself and what's good for you. So you are actually trying to make some changes in your life right now, and you are trying to do something different this time around to get better results, a different result from what you have always gotten. So you are trying to make better choices, which is, I think, kudos. It's not easy, and I am seeing that you are just really taking that stride to enter this new life that you are are seeking. There is a lot of uncertainty, which can be a bit scary sometimes, but what I'm really loving about you guys, pile 3, is you are even in that uncertainty, you are just walking into this new phase with a lot of confidence, because it's almost like you have reached this point that, oh, what is there to lose? Like how bad could it be, you know? So let's just go ahead and just see what's coming. And I have to say, what's coming is great things for you, pile 1. I can already tell you that from this set of energies. You are about to have a glow up, and you will very soon not be able to recognize yourself. Almost like, I mean, it's like you are just becoming a new person, and that is all you. But you are just going to be surprised by how much you have worked on yourself, pile 1. And that is the situation I'm seeing. Let me also just take out a tarot card to just check the energies a bit better. Okay, I've got 2. Yeah, there was some betrayal that you have faced in the past with this person or a group of people. You figured out the manipulative ways of people, how they're trying to, you know, just stall you around, basically, you know. So you are actually just making better choices for yourself, and I love that. I love this energy for you, because I know you've just gone through a very rough phase, almost like a lot of manipulative energies around you, you know, envious people, and people who like to reduce you down, or not really make you feel your best self. And for a long time you have stuck around because of your innocence and your you know, kind nature. But now you're only figuring out how much you know, just by trusting other people more than yourself, you have self-sabotaged, and you're really just moving away from that energy, is what I'm seeing. So great job, pile 3. Let me know in the comments below if this is resonating so far, but great job. Oh, and also there's 7 and 7. So there's so many 7s. Oh wow, okay. See, you see this 7, 7, 7, and 4 plus 3 is also 7. This is all leading you to a very to higher wisdom, is what I'll tell you. 7 is a number of higher wisdom, higher knowledge, spiritual growth. You could be a life path 7. You're meant to do great things, pile 3. I can already tell you that. And that is also another reason you have a tendency to attract a lot of lower vibrational energies who hold you back from moving towards your destiny. You have already recognized this, and you're moving away from this pattern, is also what I'm seeing. So amazing. I'm already seeing a lot of progress in your energies. But let me now check what is the universe's plan for you. Clean it up and here and now. Nice. So the universe is now also, well, I have to say you are very much in alignment with the universe's plan, because you are trusting. You are actually trusting your own inner light than putting others' opinions above your own inner calling. And now, because you are moving away and you've done this one job of making this choice and moving away from these manipulative energies, the universe is actually cleaning up a lot of the mess in your life that's been around for you. But you are also now being guided and asked to only focus on yourself and at your present. Don't worry about what is happening or what just went by. I think you just need to cut out both those energies. Okay, don't worry about what's coming, and don't get back into what has happened, because you are already tired, is also what I'm seeing, and the universe is actually cleaning it up for you behind the scenes. if you do feel like somebody has wronged you, trust that the higher power is watching over you, and all of those energies who have done you wrong are getting their karma. Okay, you don't have to really, well, lower your energies by, you know, cursing them or ill wishing them. I mean, of course you are only human, but I'm just here to be a messenger of you know, to tell you basically that all of those people are getting their karma with the clean it up, because whatever's happened, I do feel something very drastic has happened here, like something very unexpected, almost like backstabbed, you know. Somebody you really trusted a lot turned out to be the villain of the story. So I am seeing that, you know, things are aligning for you from here on. This was a huge karmic cycle that you closed. This was a huge lesson for you, and you're not going to forget this lesson for your life, is also what I'm seeing. This was a very powerful phase that you were in. It was a tough things, but you have actually gotten yourself out of that, and lesson learned, pile 3. So great job. I mean, pat on your back. It's not easy what you went through. Let me know in the comments below, okay, if this is resonating, because I'm already seeing some very spiritually strong people on this pile. Let me just check from the tarot what the universe wants to tell you, or what is the plan, God's plan. 2 of Pentacles. I want to take one more. Oh, 3 of Cups. Okay, first thing first, your finances. If you have been juggling a lot of your financial matters, you will find support in the form of new friendships or new supportive connections. You will find some support in that, and you know, help is being sent to you. Also, what I'm getting is, if you found yourself to be juggled by somebody else, like as in a third party, if say somebody cheated on you or something like that, doing some very shady things behind your back, well, you will see, you will get clarity on that. And the universe also wants you to just focus on your uniqueness, instead of putting yourself in that loop of just pitting yourself against other women, other men, whatever, you know, and just comparing yourself with other people and feeling less than unnecessarily. Because if you were cheated on, just know that, you know, well, once a cheater, always a cheater, like how they say, right? I know it's a cliche, but you have to understand, toxic relationships really hamper your self-worth, and it's not your fault. I mean, you know, so forgive yourself is what I'll tell you. Like, if somebody is choosing or did choose to cheat on you, it just shows a lot about them and not you. And believe it or not, God or the universe is watching all of this. And I am seeing, again, with the loop of 8, I am seeing a lot of like a karmic cycle resolving, and you moving to harmony and finding your own like-minded people. Well, this was a tough situation, pile 3. I'm very sorry, but good times are here. So congratulations. I just feel the need to pick out a guidance for you from the angels. Oh, great. Well, the no card did come in pile 2 as well, but of course the context over here is very different. So what I am getting is that, you know, you have with this situation, through this situation, you have learned to strengthen your boundaries wherever, you know, if say you were gullible or if you trusted people too quickly, you are no longer going to do that, and that is what you are healing after this lesson. Your guides are telling you that they are on a daily basis giving you a lot of strength and guidance, as in how and where to navigate through this new phase in your life, because I do see something very unexpected, like you didn't expect to be in this situation, right? So I am seeing that
Your guides are just telling you that they're all around you, and good things are coming, pile 3. Just have faith. Take some time out. Don't rush into another loop just out of, you know, feeling left out or something, which I honestly, I don't even see that in your energy. I mean, I'm just seeing that, you know, you, if nothing else, you just need a lot of rest from all of this tired, exhausted energy that you are coming out of. So please give yourself, your body, the kind of rest that it requires. Sleep more. If you see, both the eyes are they're closed, so please take some rest. Sleep more. Human bodies recover the best in sleep, so give yourself that rest, and you will, your spirit guides want to tell you that as and when you just heal from this, slowly but surely you are going to find the guidance required, which will show you the way into what's coming next. Alright, pile 3, so I hope this helped. I hope this resonated, and if it did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.